today I bring to you the Dust Daddy as seen on TV. You're supposed to hook this up to your vacuum cleaner, and you're supposed to be able to vacuum. These are supposed to be all individual small hoses that allow you to suck up small particles and dust from locations like drawers that have things inside of it that you don't want to remove, but you'd like to clean all the stuff around it. So this is the box and packaging. The actual item. These are the two pieces. Let me put them together like this. And this is how it looks put together. Individual hoses. All right, this should go in the vacuum, and let's try it out, see how it works. I'm finishing off the video on the Dust Daddy. So I'm going to show you how this is supposed to work and see how well it works. We're gonna find that out together. I'm gonna take my trusty vacuum that has a hose that's another problem, is you got to get a vacuum that actually has this type of connection. That it'll fit here. So one of my problems is that I have a Dyson vacuum, and this doesn't fit correctly on the Dyson. It just doesn't do a good job. So I finally got another vacuum, and I'm going to try this vacuum, and it fits just fine as, let me see if I can, there's a piece of paper in there. Yep, it's going to fit inside. It's not going to fit on the outside of it, and that's the problem that I faced with getting this adapter. This video has, I started it may be different between the two because I started that video 6, 8, maybe even a year ago, and I'm ending it now. So I finally found a vacuum. I just bought an ash vac, and the actual end fits on this. So let's turn it on and try it out. So it does have some suction. I could feel it. And this is a piece of paper. It is holding it. Let's see how well it does picking up small particles. Sand. That was an unrealistic amount of sand that you would pick up. Normally you would scoop that up. One of the little things fell off, so I don't know what happened there. This just fell right out. That's not a good thing. All right, let's try to pick up a realistic amount of sand. And you have all these small particles. So it actually works. It does its job. Besides, just one fell off. That's it. But it actually does work. So, I mean, I wouldn't go out and purchase this unless I have a specific reason. It's made so that you can get to small items in a let's say a drawer or something where there are other tiny items that you don't want to suck up. Things like this. You just want to be able to just suck up the grains. And so that's why I was using sand. I used too much sand on the table. But it actually did pick up. It worked. It sucked it all up. No issues whatsoever. It was slow. But if you're using this for that specific device, it'll come in handy big time. It actually does a pretty decent job. Not great. I wouldn't run out and buy it. But if you need it for a specific task, it's an excellent item. It actually does work. I'm pretty surprised. So again, this is the adapter, so you can add it to the end of a hose. If this can clip on to the end of your hose, you don't need it. It's going to be a nice accessory to have if I ever need it. Let me just take a measurement, just in case I didn't do that in the beginning video. And the total length of the item, from the end here to the end here, it's about that long. And then the actual plastic pieces, that long, and then this thing here, about 7 1/4. And let me show you the circular measurement so you get an idea of the fitting and the adapter that it comes with. It's rubbery, so it's flexible. You can squeeze something in it. And this too right there. Pretty cool. So I like it. I like it. I wouldn't run out and buy it, like I said, but it's gonna come in handy if I ever need it. I haven't needed it at all, but if I run into a situation that I'm gonna need something that picks up only small particles, this will be great to run to. And I'm assuming that this would do a great job in vacuuming dust, since the name says Dust Daddy. It probably does a great job on, let's say, curtains or anything that has a dusty area, maybe a lamp area, maybe an end table that you have a lot of little knickknacks and you don't want to move around too much, and the vacuum might suck it up and throw them over or push them over. So it'll make a great option. Easy, but usually the way I dust my home is with a microfiber. I wet it a little bit and I pick everything up. Another option I thought of that I didn't think of before I end the video is that you could use this, I guess, on computer items. Now, I don't usually use vacuums on computers because of the static electricity that it could create. So use it at your own risk. I usually blow out my computers. I take it outside, I unplug it, I'll leave it sit for an hour, blow it out, bring it in for an hour, wait, and then plug it back in to make sure everything's correct. Check any cables that may have come loose. But you know, I wouldn't advise it, but I guess it could be used on certain circumstances that you can't get your computer out. But be careful, make sure you unplug it, make sure you don't, you wear the static electrical wristband so that you don't hurt your computer. So there's different things you can use this for. It's a great idea. All right, so I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps. Thank you. Bye.
Ontel Dust Daddy, Universal Vacuum Cleaner Attachment, Dust and Dirt Remover, authentic as seen on TV, November 17, 2020. Cost, $10.23. Purchased on Amazon's website. May be available at a lower price from other sellers, potentially without free prime shipping. Brand Ontel, model name DDMC124, item dimensions LXWXH 16.25 by 2 by 2 inches, item weight 0.4 pounds. About this item: universal attachment, picks up dust like no other. Made with 36 flexible, micro-size suction tubes. Flexible tubes dust around objects, no need to move things before dusting. Package dimensions: 28.45 inches, H, x 6.1 inches, L, x 16.51 inches, W. The new, easy way to dust, picks up dust like no other. The new cleaning tool designed to get dust out of every nook and cranny. This universal vacuum attachment fits any vacuum and is unlike any attachment you've ever owned. The secret is dozens of individual suction tubes. They are flexible and can get anywhere that dust hides. Each suction tube acts sweeps and vacuums away dust from delicate objects to hard to reach corners, edges and grooves. It gets into even the tiniest cracks and crevices. Great for bookshelves, light fixtures, window blinds, couches, jewelry boxes and more. Dust Daddy even lets you dust around small objects without even have to remove them first, so there is less work and more clean. Great for cleaning your car. Gets into the cracks of the seats and cleaning your coin tray without having to remove anything. Ordinary attachments are limited by size and shape, but Dust Daddy can vacuum the dirt out of the smallest grooves, cracks and hidden edges that no other attachment can get to. Drawers. Cars, SUVs, vents. KeyBoards. Auto seats. Product description. As seen on TV, Dust Daddy vacuum attachment designed to get dust out of every nook and cranny, uses dozens of individual, tiny suction tubes. Tiny tubes are flexible, and unlike other cleaning tools, they can go nearly anywhere dust hides. Comes with a flexible universal adapter system to work with any vacuum. As seen on TV, to work with any vacuum. Product information. Product dimensions 16.25 by 2 by 2 inches. Item weight 6.4 ounces. Manufacturer Ontel. ASIN B07872Q1QG. Item model number DDMC124.